There's always going to be that one bad egg out of 100 or whatever that's going to take time out of their day to try and ruin yours. And if you can't get past that, then you're not going to make it. Hello, everybody.
What up?
Welcome back to the best darn channel in a race between a competition between just one channel ourselves. We are the best.
We're making a run at T-Series right now.
I don't know what that means, but...
You don't know what that means?
I don't know what that means.
Okay.
Alright, well, we're continuing on with our playthrough of Donkey Kong Country 3.
So if you're new to this type of video, this is basically a podcast where we play old school retro games that we enjoyed when we were younger. And I still can't get over this... Holy shit.
Whoa!
Oh,
there you go. Now that's your only chance to get out of the water. What?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know what's going on.
So anyways, back to the whole we're a podcast thing. Today's topic is watch those guys' nose. They go out. How are you getting over the... I hit that nose every single time.
Woo!
Sorry, we keep getting distracted. We're going to be talking about the toxicity of the YouTubes.
I'm sorry if I seemed way too excited for that, but I tried to do that like 10 times last time.
Yeah, he wasn't able to get out of the water and get over those edges.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we're a podcast over retro video games. Today's topic is social media and how toxic it is.
Yeah. Keep going.
We have a lot of personal experience with this. There's also you also hear a lot of celebrities saying that social media is super toxic. Like they do one thing and then social media takes it out of context, spread it around. You go through any video really, and you're gonna find that. What are you doing?
I gotta beat his time.
Oh.
Because he gives you something if you beat his time.
Oh. So anyways, I think I'm going to start off by talking what we're kind of familiar with. Being YouTubers and more importantly, kind of being new YouTubers. And how, it kind of encompasses a lot of different things. Like, there's Facebook groups, there's Reddit, or subreddits, there's, everybody's got their own Twitter handle. And it can lead to a very, very toxic environment. I know we've had specific occurrences, but you get haters or whatever, or you get, not even haters, but people coming by your channel and then begging you for a subscribe or a sub for sub, as they call it.
I wouldn't even really call that necessarily toxic. I mean, it's annoying. They don't, they're not obviously there for you, they're there for themselves. But you can pick up just random people who just decide that they hate you for some reason and have nothing better to do than to just your day.
Yeah.
Damn it. I swore.
We'll bleep that out.
We'll bleep it out. But it's like you think about it. Yeah, go to the next one. You got it. Like you think about it and you don't understand why somebody would go out of their way, waste their time just to try and make you feel bad. Yeah. And I mean, there's some, the internet trolls, I guess, but, you never really know why, or why you would waste your time doing that. They just want to watch the world burn, I guess.
Yeah.
But I mean, on YouTube, we've definitely had that. We've had some people that... I don't know, they make it their life's mission to just try and make you feel awful.
Yep. For
no reason. And I mean, we're talking about YouTube now. This is encompassing to basically everything on the internet. Let's be honest. The internet is a horrible place.
It is a horrible place.
If you have, I don't know what, issues, I don't want to say mental health issues. It definitely doesn't help that at all. But if you have any kind of, image issues, or you feel the need to please people or need self-validation, the internet is not the place for that. I mean, unless you're some really attractive woman, and then that's exactly
the world is your oyster.
That's exactly what the internet's for. You post one good-looking picture, and you could have a million Instagram followers.
Here's my titties. Oh, here's $1 million.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Oh, you're so smart and this and that. It's well,
I
Okay.
disagree.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree. You're so talented.
But no, when I talk about the sub for sub people, like, what I mean by being toxic when we're, new YouTubers and whatnot is that, you really, subscribes really kind of make your day. And then that happens, and then they're like, oh, well, if you don't subscribe to me, I'm going to take sub away. Well, then why did you get me all excited?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it's obviously that's more applicable to small channel. Yeah, you need to go over there with a barrel. I think there's a rat halfway up. It's mostly applicable to small channels, just because big channels, they get 1 or 2 subs. It doesn't really matter. You can't get up there.
no.
It doesn't really matter to them. Whereas a small channel, getting 1 or 2 subs is exciting for you, right?
Ooh.
So, I mean, yeah, it sucks, and then you have to deal a lot with the. And I mean, I guess we kind of saw that when we did our subscriber giveaway just recently here. People that were literally just there to try and win the prize, which I mean, we knew that was gonna happen. Like we weren't fooling ourselves, but at the same time, it's like, oh, we brought in some subscribers, got some more interaction, which was great. Like that's what we wanted to happen. But then you get like quite a few where people were literally just there to try and win something. As soon as they found out they didn't win, they left.
Yeah, it's. I don't know, like
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say all these things are toxic per se, but just the whole place is kind of volatile in that way.
While it might not look toxic to the outside, like, but at the same time, like, let's say you try a new type of video and then your subscribers just absolutely poop on your face for it.
That doesn't happen,
yeah, that can really affect. Your ability to want to do this, if you're already not super confident. I couldn't give two because I am a pretty confident person. If you don't like what I'm doing, sure. Hey, I accept that. But this is really
so many bleeps.
But for a lot of people, that would really upset them.
And a lot of people. You always hear about people, like there's thousands, I don't know, maybe even millions, but over the course of time, but new YouTubers, like every day even, maybe not.
No!
Yeah, you're almost there. Maybe not millions every day, but hundreds if not thousands of new YouTubers every day. Everybody's, I would say mostly everybody starts off with the idea, it's like, hey, we're gonna come, we just want to do this for fun. We think people might like watching what we do.
Get ready to get your dreams. Get ready to get your dreams slashed, kids. Whatever you want to do off the start, your content off the start isn't going to be great anyways. It took us a year to figure out what we were doing, what we were supposed to be doing.
And I mean, you got to have the motivation too. Because if that's one thing YouTube can very much wear down,
your motivation
is your motivation, because you.
That's creepy. Oh, there's something down there, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know if maybe, or if that's just like if you don't make it into the barrel, he kills you. If what was I saying? Oh yeah, the motivation. Like honestly, which button is it? Oh, that button. Okay. Yeah, people like People will definitely break out that motivation. They'll burn that out of you.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you come out, you have these ideas that you're excited about. You think you're gonna do well with them. Yeah, you think you're gonna do well with them, and then you have people who will literally go out of their way to make you feel awful about it.
A lot of times, though, when that's happened to us, I go back and I look at the video like 6 months later, so I'm like, yeah, that was pretty bad.
But at the same time, it's like...
Why do you have to be an...
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, he ate your foot.
He ate my foot, yeah. Yeah, it's like... People will go out of their way to make you feel awful. And I don't know why they do that. I mean, that's definitely like an internet thing where people just... They don't care. There's like the human decency is not there.
That
was dumb.
I could talk about all day of why YouTube and being a YouTuber can be a toxic experience. Don't get me wrong, it can be a great experience too. I've had a lot of very great moments on the channel here and a lot of things I'm very proud of. And I could talk about it forever. But like you said, where people just kind of go out of their way, there's one thing that I'm super happy about, and that's that social media wasn't a huge thing when we were in school. The cyberbullying that happens now and all that kind of stuff.
It's so easy because it's nameless and faceless, right? Anybody can say whatever they want, and there's no repercussion.
But you also get that cases where kids with kids that you go to school with or whatever. Are posting memes and stuff about a specific person, or like there was like a story where they were, can I not get up here?
Yeah, you can.
The kids were taking photos of another kid without them looking, then posting it to Facebook and taking them into it and being like, oh, what a loser, stuff like that. I'm so glad I never had to deal with that. It was bad enough as it was.
Yeah.
I can't imagine having, because at the end of the day, that was it. Like, you just go home and you have to deal with it for another day.
Yeah.
But these kids have to deal with it. Why can't I throw that up?
I don't know. Maybe it's another issue of multiple button pressing. I don't know. There you go. But it's just, definitely one thing I would recommend to anybody thinking about starting a new YouTube channel. You're gonna have bad days. There's gonna be bad days, and I feel like that's kind of where people start losing the motivation. Is they have a bad day, things aren't going as they planned, and then they just say, well, this isn't what I wanted, and then they stop. And that's why you hear like hundreds of new YouTubers quit within the first couple months.
Yeah. Is
because they didn't go viral right away. They thought that they were going to be that 1 in a million that went viral. They didn't. And, they're not getting good feedback.
Are you?
Nice.
Boy, I disagree.
That's pretty good.
That was super poopy, man.
Oh, I didn't beat that level. Right.
Luckily for us, though, we are probably two of the most stubborn people that you ever meet.
And honestly, it takes a bit of stubbornness to make it.
It's like, okay, well, that didn't work. Well, okay, screw these people. We'll try this new thing and see if that works.
Yeah.
And it's something that you always have to do.
And then, I mean, like, there's always going to be that one bad egg out of 100 or whatever that's gonna take time out of their day to try and ruin yours. And if you can't get past that, then you're not gonna make it.
Yeah.
And same goes with anything. Like, I mean, you're on Facebook or whatever, and you have people, making fun of you, doing whatever. On Instagram, you post a picture, people, oh, you're ugly, or this or that. It's like, if you can't get by that, the internet is going to tear you apart. And I mean...
Yeah. If you can't take criticism, or you can't take people bullying you or whatever, don't do YouTube.
Oh, definitely not. Because, like, as much as we like to think that it will all be nice, it's not. You're going to have to get beaten a lot to be able to... before you make it, really. Yeah. And I mean... honestly, all it does take is one bad comment. One person, they can ruin your day.
Yeah.
And if you let it affect you, I mean, not just with YouTube, but really anywhere in life even. You let that one bad comment out of 50, out of 100 or whatever affect you, you're gonna have a rough life, honestly.
Yeah, not even just for YouTube. Yeah, if you can't... Oh, no!
Okay.
Yeah, if you don't have thick skin, like just the way that the world is right now with technology, that is one drowning elephant. You, like Josh said, you are going to have a really tough time trying to deal with work, because unfortunately... people being mean doesn't stop in high school. It carries on. Yeah,
that is just something that... How do I...
Terrible people just don't stop being terrible because they're not in high school anymore, right? You have to get rid of the elephant and come back.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, no, Dustin's absolutely right. Like, that is one thing that unfortunately never ends.
Yeah.
Like, that's just something that you're going to have to get used to in all facets of life, but on social media, especially, that is just something that you're going to have to deal with. And I mean, with all the cyberbullying that's happening now because, the internet, right? It's really rough on a lot of people because, there's those people that already... How do I... Yeah, there's those people that are already kind of, I don't want to say compromised, but, they have mental problems. Like, they've got self-image problems, they have depression, they have whatever, and then they have to deal with that as well. Well, I mean, you shouldn't have to deal with that, but the toxicity of all these places, and in this day and age when, like, the internet is such a big part of everybody's life, that's just something that you're gonna have to, that we, like, everybody has to deal with. We wanted to start a YouTube channel. We thought it was, all just gonna be fun. We're gonna have a great time. It's not always sunshine and rainbows.
No, it's fun. Like, we went from doing, like, oh yeah, we're just gonna do this for fun, and then so we can hang out together, and then, like, the more serious you got about it, and the more work you were putting into it, that's the biggest part. Is if you put a lot of work into something. Our Let's Plays maybe don't take as much work, but when we put together a full-scale skit and then people just poop on it, that can really suck.
But I mean, that's something that everybody's gonna have to deal with.
Yeah.
They can't all be gold. You try something and it doesn't work, you can maybe get some scathing feedback, but you gotta keep trekking. And I mean, same thing with anything. It doesn't have to, like, we're obviously just talking about YouTube because that's relatable to us, because that's what we're doing right now. But anybody wanting to start something new, anything, you want to learn an instrument, you want to sing, you want to, start your own business, you're going to have to wade through a pool of buttholes, really.
Yeah. Because
there's going to be people who aren't going to believe in you, don't think it's a good idea, and if it's something that you really want to do, you're gonna have to deal with that. Like, you're gonna have to. You may have your day ruined. People giving you bad feedback, bad whatever criticism. You have to take it. You're gonna have to use it and say, we still believe in ourselves. I still believe in myself, and keep going.
There's a reason why in the skits and the credits it says special thanks to us for always believing in us.
Because if we didn't, we
would have quit by now.
Oh yeah, we're at like a year and a half now. We still don't have many subs, but we still are doing this with a full belief that we can make it, and regardless of who wants to tell us that, oh, your content is crap, we don't like this.
You're crap.
Yeah, you're crap. You're not gonna make it. Whatever. We still believe that we can, and a couple bad eggs, yeah, they may ruin your day, but. You just keep going. At the end of the day, if that's something you really want to do, you just got to keep going. Yeah. Simple as that. I mean, that applies to anything.
So, yeah, I guess that's the end of it.
Yeah, well, we'll leave it off there, and we'll see you guys next time.
Be kind and
rewind.
See you later.
Be kind, rewind. Anybody who doesn't know what VHS tapes are won't know what I'm talking about. So I'll see you later.